Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
That sounded like.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I thought was my microphone. Can you hear me now, Dan?
It's gone now. It's gone.
I know, but can you hear me?
And then I just heard electronics.
Edge goes.
Oh, yeah. That's Edge, yeah.
Charlotte, get out!
Sorry, Peter. I forgot how we used to start. How do we start?
Welcome to like that.
Yeah.
That? Like that? It's real. I wound up that much.
You were like,
No
woo, woo, woo.
one say anything?
What?
I don't like
Well,
no.
welcome back to HodgePodge, everybody.
No, you gotta start.
You peak.
I did. Okay. Sorry. I got excited.
I can tell.
Yeah. Ooh. I'll wait till. Oh, unfortunately, too long. Welcome back to HodgePodge, everybody. It's been a. I peaked.
You're off centered. I mean, he's never sat like that before. I mean, you could come in a little more. Like, I'm gonna be talking to him like this.
I think you need to be up a little bit, Dan. Just a touch. We're perfectionists. That's why we can't.
That's why it works so great.
Yeah, that's why we record once every 5 months.
Yeah.
Right.
Test. That's better.
Test.
Hello.
Exactly the same.
Really, exactly the same. Do you have two different eyes?
Charlotte came down.
I do.
Charlotte came down.
Welcome back to HodgePodge, everybody. It's been 5 months and counting, and we're back with a brand new episode for everybody to enjoy. And listen, I'm Fig.
I'm Danny.
What? Danny?
Consistently inconsistent.
And I'm Tom.
It's been a minute.
No, it's been 5 months.
5 months since you've
Recorded
with us.
Let's just put it in perspective. Since the last time that we recorded, I lost 32 pounds.
Yeah, you lost a 5-year-old child off
And
of
I
yourself.
basically gained it.
I mean, I'm just saying that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, that's absurd. I lost 4.
I think
1 for each month that we didn't record. Truly.
before I went on vacation, I think I lost like close to 15 to 20 pounds. And then I gained another 5-ish, 7 pounds.
On top
back.
of that stuff back?
Yeah.
No way.
I'm in the midst of losing it again.
Oh, that's good.
People were like, at work today, because I haven't seen a lot of people were like, oh, did you lose weight? And I was like, yeah, but not as much as I did before.
So, like, overall, the total loss is like 2.
I'm still under, yeah.
You're
Oh, that's
still under.
good.
You're still under.
Still in the negative.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm negative something now. People always are looking at me like, did you lose weight? I'm like, no, I weigh exactly the same. But it's because I've been lifting a lot, so.
Yeah.
So you lost weight.
I suppose, well.
You haven't been weighing yourself.
Realistically, I guess I'm around the same weight, but I've definitely lost fat.
And built muscle.
And built muscle, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're a leaner and more trim hodgepodge.
I mean, it's the overall goal, right?
It was a
Yeah.
long time ago.
A long time ago.
It feels like a lifetime
Yeah,
ago,
we're
but it
gonna-
was.
Nothing before, bless you,
Thank you.
nothing before is canon.
So it's like all
this is a
those are all
fresh-
like the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror specials.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
this
yeah.
is the actual Simpsons
Yeah,
canon.
yeah.
So this is the first canonical episode.
This is the first canon episode of HodgePodge.
Yeah, okay, right. I'm not. That's all not for naught. Somebody's still getting their chest waxed. I'm just saying.
Okay, we could do it. We just need to.
I'm willing for every one
How
of us
many
to
times
take
have we
one.
said, Courtney, come?
I'm willing for each one of us to get one strip of wax, just one
All right,
each.
just for no reason whatsoever. Just for
just for comeuppance for all of
yeah.
us.
Okay.
All right.
Because I lost that weight, but I didn't lose it until after we said we were going to lose it. So does it
Yeah.
even count?
Does it have to be our chest?
What do you
just
want? What do you
saying.
want?
Whack something.
Balls to crack?
Jesus, guys.
A
I was
manzillion?
gonna say my eyebrow, like my little area right here in the middle.
No,
You need a
no.
big hunk of
It's got to be something.
sweater meat
for you. I'd
coming
say,
off.
well, I was gonna say for you, it'd be like your sweater up here.
My little
Yeah.
shoulder area.
We can get the shoulder area if
Yeah.
you'd
That
like.
works.
Yeah, because it's not summertime.
She's seen my hairy nipples plenty of times.
I turned to Abby. She goes, nipples.
Yeah.
So, what exactly are Tom and I going to be doing at 3:01 Eastern Time tonight? Tom, can you tell?
Lemons.
Lemons.
That's what you guys.
Oh,
Like.
lemmings.
Whatever.
You mean sheep?
You actually said lemons.
Yeah, I don't know. What is it? Lemons?
Lemons.
I think it's
Lemons.
sheep. Do you mean sheep?
No,
Same
lemmings,
thing.
same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Is it
Lemons, sheep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus, guys.
What are we going to be doing?
I am going to be purchasing the iPhone XS Max.
Yeah, same
Jesus.
here. Same here.
Terrible name.
That's awful.
It's the worst name they've ever come up with.
So I
And
just say 20.
why not just 10S Plus?
I don't know why, because they said it's bigger than the Plus. Okay, what are you going to
Yeah,
be
I
doing
guess
at
so.
3 o'clock in the morning?
Sleeping like a normal human
like
being.
a normal human
Yeah.
being.
Like,
So I
hopefully.
guess since Fig is the only one not doing it, I'm just going to ask you, what's wrong with us?
I have no idea what's wrong with you guys. I can never picture myself staying up at 3 o'clock in the morning for a new release of anything.
Listen, we're only going to be up for maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes too many.
Maybe
It really is.
I don't think I'm going to be able to go to bed. I'm
I'm
so
gonna
excited to
I'm
do
gonna
it.
sleep. I'm gonna sleep. I have an alarm for 2:50.
It-
So yeah, I
yeah.
guess we were talking about that, and it was the talk of the town, and it was just making me wonder, what's wrong with me, and why do I have this on my wrist now when I
Right.
said for years I wasn't gonna, and why did I buy a 3D TV in 2010 that I used 4 times?
3D is dead, my friend.
Yeah,
3D,
it is.
yeah,
Why did
real
I buy
quick.
Why did I buy a PlayStation 4 Pro with 4K resolution? When I had no 4K content, or why did I buy a 4K TV 2 years before I got 4K content?
that-
What's wrong?
To be ready for it. To be ready. Because that's what I do.
So I found a sympathizer in Tom because
Yeah.
Tom is like me, maybe worse when it comes to technology.
Yeah.
And he got a text from me and I think maybe 2 or 3 other people in the morning. So what do you think? What's your thoughts on the iPhone?
At like 6:30 in the morning.
6:30 in the morning. Hey, did you order? Which one did? Some of them that came in. Danny, I think, texted me and he goes, "Which one'd you get?" Right, something like that.
Because I knew he was gonna
Yeah,
get one.
and same with Avi. And then Steph was like, "I just pre-ordered the iPhone Max."
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, what is pre-order?
you get
okay.
you get yourself ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm not. It sounds so absurd to say out loud.
It is very absurd.
So you gotta get ready to order it.
Yes.
understand.
Yeah.
You have to understand. I don't know about
So
you.
stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh
about
man,
you.
I'm so excited. I was so excited when I did it though, because I figured it out by myself without reading it up, and I was like, "Holy shit, I can pre-order this thing."
I feel like I'm very different than some of the other people because I know that Apples are not. I know iPhone and Apple in general is not the best. I know it's not the best thing in the world. I'm saying I'm not like an Apple fanboy in the sense where I'm like, oh, this is amazing. I know Androids are something special. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just am happy in this box that I've created for myself.
Well, that's what it is. You kind of got all Apple people got stuck in their box because everything kind of revolves around the same product. You have to have an iPhone watch that's compatible to your iPhone, which is compatible to your iMac.
it's very
Big-
like it's
that's
all
exactly what
yeah.
the point is.
It's a very
is the
closed loop.
ecosystem.
It's closed loop
But
ecosystem.
the thing that gets me so furious, which I don't understand why people just stay with this thing, is that they're looking for every way possible to fuck you. And you're still like, yeah, I'm going to buy their new product, even though now I have to buy budless earphones or whatever, or now I can't take out my battery of my phone. Like,
Or dongles.
Or dongles. Like, what the hell is all that about?
Okay, hold on. Let's back up a little bit.
He's not wrong.
You're not wrong, but I don't think you're right.
So you're telling me that Apple's not trying to fuck you for more money?
Okay, overall, yes, they're
Yes.
a business and they're trying to get more money, but I think that they are doing some right where they're putting out a phone that is still one of the nicest phones. Right, it comes out next month.
How much is
and
it?
it's $750.
That's actually not too bad. Okay.
Right, and it's still extremely comparable to like the Google Pixel, like all the new phones. I'm not going to go through them,
Yeah.
but I don't know. But the headphones,
That's silly.
very convenient.
No, it's
They're
not.
very
No, it's
convenient.
not. For someone like me that likes overhead earphones,
Yeah.
I can't get iPods.
That's fine.
Which
Well, don't worry.
that's
Don't
fine.
worry because you just spend $9 on a dongle and you're fine.
Yeah.
Just get the local dongle.
Or you can spend $350 on a pair of Sony whatevers, and they're awesome too. You know, over the year.
I mean that part of it's ridiculous because you had 30-pin chargers laying around. I had 20, 30-pin chargers laying around. Then they switched to the Lightning, and then there was some talk that they might switch to USB-C or whatever, but that didn't happen. But I'm just saying he is right. And then my headphones, I couldn't use my headphones.
Right.
And as much as I want to be
You
new
could.
school,
Well, you figure for those people
No,
that
you
bought those people that bought like the big Beats headphones, which was just 2 years ago.
Yeah,
don't
they-
they own Beats?
they do now. They do now. I
Yeah,
forget
So they
when
have Lightning connectors now. We're good.
Exactly. Now they do. But
They bought
for the people that spent $200-300 on Beat headphones that usually they last 10-15 years, now they had to get.
Beats suck though.
Regardless, headphones in general that last you a while, they're not going to be those things that you replace every year or two like you do with the phone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I also, yeah.
True.
No, that's true. But I know, I mean, I know the limitations of it. And that's usually the things that I'm a big Samsung TV fan, and they used to be the top of the line king of the TV. That's not the case anymore.
I think
No,
LG's
My Samsung broke.
LG, yeah. And
4 years. not even.
LGs are really nice TVs,
Yeah.
but I still would get the top of the line because why?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's the same thing with me with the iPhones, kind of. The only thing that I do think that Apple has better than Android phones would be the apps. I think their apps
I think
their app store is
Their
a
app
little bit.
store is
it's
more
not
refined.
there used to be. I mean, it used to be the divide was Apple's. You know how
Yeah.
good it was versus Android, and it's kind of the gap is shortened.
Yeah, I mean, Play Store for Android has almost everything that you could get on the Apple.
Right.
But now, like, Samsung's releasing their own store, so you
Right.
can get more apps on the Samsung store that you might not
See,
be able to get on the Play Store.
That's
so,
what I don't
and
like.
I'm able to use both of them as opposed to Apple, where I'm restricted and I have to go to the iTunes, whatever we'll call it, to get stuff.
right.
App Store.
That's
The
it.
thing, yeah. But the thing is, that's why I don't like Samsung. I just feel like it's too fragmented. Right, so you have your Samsung store, then you have the Google Play store,
Yeah.
then you have the Android store, probably. Right? There's another store.
You can get apps almost anywhere, but that's
Right.
and that's honestly what I love about it is that I'm not limited to one specific.
Well, he's
thing.
customizable.
I
Right.
could do anything that I really want to.
Right.
I could hack my phone and probably use the App Store if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Probably.
Right. So
Yeah. Maybe.
yeah, I mean, this one's out of the box. It works, and I know that. But it's also out of the box, as in without jailbreaking it. Like was the big fad.
I
years
did that
ago.
years ago.
I never did. I just
Yeah.
kept it. But it did what it was supposed to do. I remember when in 2008 I switched over, and it was still when AT&T was the only place you can get the iPhone
Mhm.
in US,
Yeah.
and maybe T-Mobile or maybe no, just AT&T. So I canceled my Verizon, which has better service. We all know that. To switch to AT&T
Yep.
to get the iPhone.
Me too.
And I couldn't even send picture messages at that time.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind the flippiest of the flip phones could send picture
Yeah.
messages and iPhone couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
that's
And
And
that's another reason why I didn't do the initial switch to iPhone is because I couldn't get on Verizon. And I was like, my service is fantastic. Why am I going to do that? I might as well just get a Samsung.
yeah.
Right.
And I ended up getting the first Samsung phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I also think it's funny because and I've seen this chart before, so it's not like it's anything that we're reporting,
What's
but
that?
it's also funny to see the fact that we're getting the iPhone XS Max,
Yeah.
the maximum phone, and the size of the phone compared to what it used to be, which was let's get this phone as small as possible from how big it used to be in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Let's get it as small as possible. What's going on here? It's getting giant again.
Yeah.
I'll try to. Is there a picture of that
Yeah,
somewhere?
there is.
So
You can
like
just-
for those of you who are watching, I'll put that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree because now I had the X for a year.
Yep.
Right. I'm one of those people who buy it, every single year.
Every year. Yeah.
and I'm ashamed to say that, but in the same
Well,
sense,
you don't
I'm
buy
like,
it, you lease it.
I lease it now.
Let's be honest.
And that's the new thing that also I just can't stand is I have to lease a phone.
Is that what you're doing right now?
No, I bought my phone.
You bought yours
Yeah,
outright?
Outright.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why am I going to be on a payment plan for a phone?
Right.
There's too many payment plans for
And
things.
it's your
Like,
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mine.
I
As
think
opposed
that's
to houses and cars. Like
Yeah.
I understand those.
Yeah.
But
'Cause they're
phones are now to the-
30,000 or
Exactly.
300,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
whereas opposed to a phone is what, $750?
Right. Or
Double
14,
that.
1,400
or double that.
What's $1,400?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Guys, I could buy a laptop for $1,400.
Here's
Is a
the-
phone for $1,400?
Here's the deal, though. I'm leasing it, so I'm only gonna have it for a year.
And you're only going to pay whatever that is, right?
I'm
What
only
are you
gonna pay for half of it, so
Wait,
$750.
you're paying
You think you're
$750.
going to pay $750? No. You're
How?
able to upgrade every year, right?
Yeah.
So it's what? Let's just say $60 times 12 payments
Yeah.
is what?
I don't know.
$720.
720.
$220.
$60.
I'm gonna cut this out because we're terrible at math right
Wait,
now.
60 times how many payments? 12.
12.
720. Oh, so you're paying for
Yeah.
half of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, so-
12. I'm sorry. I thought you said 24 for some
No.
reason.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
$720, and then you can get a new phone without having to pay for the rest of that one.
Correct.
But you're still it's not your phone. You're not walking
Yeah,
away with the
exactly,
device. So I missed the contracts of yesteryear. I do.
I
Remember,
don't.
you'd put a down payment for $200,
Yep.
and then have to be on the contract for 2 years. Okay, and then I would get a new phone every 2 years. Skip the S year, skip the
And you would get
the
an upgrade.
0.5 year, and just get iPhone 3, then iPhone
Yeah.
5,
And
whatever.
those phones would cost you what, $200 because you get a free upgrade after 2 years.
Yeah, but it was subsidized within your plan.
I know,
so you
I know. So
are
you're still
actually paying for it.
you're still screwed either way.
Yeah.
Either way. Right.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I brought some presents with me,
Nice.
and it was because when I started thinking about this, and especially thinking about the size,
Yeah.
I'm OCD, and I keep a lot of things I shouldn't.
Right.
So I went digging before I came here, I went to my dad's house and I found a few things
Okay.
and I wanted to show them to you.
Okay. Are they your
Dildos.
butt plugs?
Yeah, it's his butt plugs from year over year. How
They
big
gradually
they've gotten.
get bigger.
Yeah, and then he took a break, so he went back down to
Yeah.
So here's my current phone, right? Here's the 8 Plus. Here's
Okay.
my iPhone 8 Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Feel the size of that thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's put yours up next to it. What's yours look like? Oh, you don't have it. Okay.
This is the 10.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Those are giant, right?
Yeah.
And here's I think this is my 6 Plus that I found with sticky stuff on the back of it.
That's gross.
So here's the 6 Plus, also giant, right? Same size?
Same size.
Yeah, roughly
Same size. Okay. Right. I also found.
We're going back in time. Ooh, is that
This is
your
the
5?
iPhone 5.
Yeah.
It's the one my mom has. Still.
Yep.
iPhone 5.
I still like that phone though.
I know, but look at this. Look at that. The size of that.
Yeah.
The entire phone fits in the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, the jump from this feels like this was 50 years ago.
Let me see that again.
I mean, that's perfect for
Oh,
your
this
palm.
Is this smashed?
Oh, I dropped it when I was running smack on the corner. And that was the only phone I ever cracked like that. I dropped it like this, boom, and it just shattered the whole thing. Yeah, it's seen better days.
Still a nice phone though.
Still a nice
phone.
phone.
I mean, not with the cracks, but like, do you remember? Oh my God! Like you could touch everything.
The reason why I got my mom that phone is because iPhones are the easiest ones to use and
Yes.
the easiest ones to learn. So
Absolutely.
for children and for older people, yes, iPhones are great.
Yeah, agreed. And me. Before flat touchscreens, found this.
Oh man.
This is a Samsung.
Oh, nice.
So I was Samsung, Verizon, with a full QWERTY keyboard.
Yep, the
Oh,
QWERTY
but
keyboard.
can you flip this?
You sure can flip it this
that's
way.
great.
Nice.
You sure can flip it this way and text away.
Remember the Sidekick? You used to slide it.
Yeah.
So this is like wannabe sidekick.
had
And
the
I guarantee you
Envy
if I
also.
charge this up, I guarantee you there's like photos or something stuck on this thing.
Oh,
Micro
man.
SD slot, which iPhone still doesn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it gets better.
Oh man, you still have more?
Found my Razor.
Nice.
Motorola Razor.
Oh, that's like the newest. That was like the
newer razors.
The newer
Yeah.
razors.
I wanted this phone so bad. I remember I watched Lost Mobisodes on this when they were when they were releasing special Lost Mobisodes between seasons.
On that?
On this, you know how much it cost me to connect to the internet? It was like $5 for 30 seconds. or
Yeah,
something.
that's insane.
Gosh.
I remember outside of Kane University, like outside of Wilkins Theater. Gets better.
That's crazy.
Before that, Kyocera slider,
Yes, the Kia
I
Ceras.
think my cousin Vin had that.
sponsored by MTV on the back.
Yeah.
Slide that bad boy up.
Because that was made by Virgin Mobile.
Virgin Mobile was my
Yeah, yeah.
original phone plan.
That's great.
And then the original Virgin Mobile I also found.
That's weird that I know that still. Like,
Yeah.
Virgin Mobile original crack screen. My original Virgin Mobile
wow.
Nice.
Look at
So
that
is that your
screen.
first
Pull
phone?
up the antenna or else you can't make a call.
Was that
Oh
your
yeah,
first phone?
sorry.
Pull up the antenna.
Was that your first phone?
No, I had one of the Nokia.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
Nokia also, yeah.
Look at the screen difference.
I know. Put that up to the camera real quick. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Here, you
that's
text
insane.
on this one if you wouldn't mind. Oh my gosh, I thought the screen came on. Oh, that's right. For the longest time, the screen didn't work on this one, and I had it held together with a hair tie from my long hair because the battery wouldn't stay on.
You could tell you slammed this phone shut a lot of times
What is that?
because you have like marks on the screen from where.
Yeah, where
Really?
the keys
keyboard
were.
is.
And then here's this. We got to lift up the antenna so we can make a call. Yellow.
Did that turn on?
What?
Oh, I thought I heard something. I thought I heard it turn on.
No, but this one actually broke on me, and these guys all worked just wonderfully. But this guy
Wow.
broke on me.
How did that break?
The screen started blanking in and out, and this is sticky. I don't know why. I think it's because of the screen protector I had on it.
Oh, like the invisible.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So let's just keep these out.
At least they weren't butt plugs.
At least we got that surprise out of the way.
It's just interesting if you line these up side by side just to see where it went. I mean, that's
Yeah,
and if I had my
Yeah.
Nokia phone next to it too, to see how big and you could play Snake. I remember I was so bad. It was so badass to play Snake.
Oh
on that
yeah,
phone.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
It was
Nokia.
like
Yeah.
You're playing
Nokia.
a game on your phone.
Oh, I love that. phone.
Tetris. I mean,
That was
hello.
my favorite phone, probably.
Amazing.
You can play Snake on that
but-
phone for like 12 hours and the battery will still be alive.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of a simpler time. You know,
Yeah.
like
Well, I mean, we've said it before, and I still think it's amazing that we grew up in the time to appreciate what it was like to not have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, having
Yeah.
calls on your landline, pulling the phone cord down the stairs to get privacy,
Yeah.
compared to being able to do this.
or
at any
rubber
time.
banding a landline phone to your head so you didn't have to hold it up.
I've
to you.
never done
I've
that.
never done that.
No. Oh, okay. I've never done that either. That's weird. Whoever would do that.
Yeah,
that's
who
weird.
would do that?
But yeah, so I think that we're not in. People used to do that still. People used to sit outside for phones back in the day also.
I waited in line for the first iPhone that I got. I waited in Menlo Park Mall.
I feel like that's
But like
only
the Razor and stuff like that.
I never waited for a phone.
Yeah, I feel like that's
No?
always been iPhone stuff. Like when an iPhone gets released, that's where the lines happen.
Like
Really?
it's like looking for a pair of Jordans.
Yeah.
Let's make the supply.
Oh,
as
that's
little,
a whole different situation.
Yeah.
You know what? But I'm
Yeah,
saying
that's
like,
crazy.
Let's make the supply limited.
Right.
They know they're going to sell 85 million, so make 85 million.
Yeah, but Apple's plan is not to make it limited. They just only make a certain number right now, and
course.
they're going to continue to put them out.
Yeah.
No, I know.
You know.
Going back to the nostalgia thing real quick too, and going back to us, growing up in a certain generation. Since my little cousin's, my cousin's kid who's 2 years old,
Yeah.
my second cousin,
I don't know. who
cousin
you're
once
talking about.
removed. Anyway, I don't know what that relationship would be.
Yeah.
But if we're video chatting and she tells her, okay, hang up the phone, what does that mean?
Yeah, she doesn't know.
What does hang up the phone mean?
Well, she knows what it means.
Press
but-
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To us means hang up. Oh
Yeah.
no, hang up.
Yeah.
But hang up means nothing now. You're not putting this on the wall by
Right, you're not-
by the microwave
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
You're ending
Yeah.
the call now as opposed to hanging up.
You're
That's
ending a
crazy.
call. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, times have changed.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that.
Dial tones too. That was.
Dial
You remember that?
I still get dial tones
No, you don't. There's
on
no
my
dial.
work phone all the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. I have a cell phone for my work phone. So
Oh, so yeah.
yeah.
No, dial tones all the way.
Yeah.
Dial tones forever.
Yeah.
Dial 9 to get out.
What's a landline?
That's my last name.
Danny Landline.
Any landline.
Yeah, but like I said, I still think that we said it before about internet, about any kind of technology. I still think we appreciate what it's like to play outside in the dirt
Right.
as much as it's like to be obsessed. And I saw something too that was funny because it was the face you make when you close out of an app and then you open that same app right away.
Yeah.
How many times do you do that as
Oh.
if it's going to change in that split second?
Constantly.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Constantly.
scary?
Yeah.
I
No,
know.
the
find
scary thing is when I open Snapchat and it's looking at me and I have like my chins
Yeah.
just staring. I'm like, that's me in real life and color.
it's you and it's what you look like when you're looking at your phone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so scary.
That's true. The most private time. But any 3 minutes that I have to wait in line or to do something, you can't help but not pull
You know,
this out.
and
know.
that's scary because I noticed that, especially being a commuter every day. Like I'm standing in line,
Zombies.
I'm not the type
Yeah.
of person I'm stuck to my phone. Like I don't have it with me all the time. I don't miss it. If I miss a message, then I'll get back to you when I get back to
Right.
it. People are like stuck to it, and I'm standing in line looking at other people, and you just see everybody with their phones out, whether they're on Instagram or reading a book, which
Right.
people
But
use
still,
it for
yeah,
now. But
but
still, the fact that you have to be connected to that, and the scary thing is now you see teenagers are
Right.
like literally connected to a wall because they're using their phones that much that batteries can't sustain how long they're using it.
Right.
So they're connected to a wall.
Yeah.
Which is connected to their phone, and then they have earphones on. So everybody's just connected to it.
Yeah.
It's just incredible
true.
how stuck people are now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm one like that. The one thing that they did do that I like, they're putting a screen time thing in the new iOS system,
mean?
the new operating system, where it tracks time in apps. As a parent, it'll you can control your kid's time, and it says warning, you have 2 minutes left on Instagram, and it shuts it out.
When's
Oh, okay.
So for iOS
that
12,
comes out tomorrow,
for the new
right?
operating system, I don't know. Does it?
Or next Friday?
Maybe next Friday.
Oh, so it actually shuts down the program.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can still password your way
Okay.
into it,
Yeah,
but
'cause
at least for
yeah.
parents, it tells you,
Oh,
that's it. And then for
'Cause
someone like me, okay, I'm only going to give myself 20 minutes on Facebook a day. That's more than enough to be on Facebook.
Because I know Samsung already manages that. It says you're using Instagram has been used 2 hours today.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Which
Yeah.
So
so,
there you
it's
go.
already
That's a-
checking all that kind
Yeah.
of crap.
Yeah,
So
iOS doesn't really like break it down that way. They
Oh,
only have
okay.
percentages.
Okay.
Yeah, of like what it used your battery.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now it's going to break it down, is my point.
But you're saying now it's
it
going to
shows
break
percentages. It just
no, but
doesn't
now
show-
it's going to with that new update. It's going to
Oh.
break it down.
But you're
Okay.
saying it's going to break it down, and you're able to like limit it so you can actually shut. Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Lock it out. I mean, I always say it for my cousin that's 16, 17 years old. I could never grow up in this day and age.
It's scary.
I would never
yeah.
be able to. I would
Yeah.
never be able to.
Yeah.
It would be a whole different story for me.
I am so happy that I had that opportunity to not know what phones and computers and all that other stuff is, because I enjoy. Because I mean, I'm realistically at work. I'm dealing with computers all day. I'm
Yeah.
on my computer all day. I'm on a phone all day.
Right.
I'm constantly emailing. Like I need my break, and going home to be on my phone is not that break.
Right.
So it just I appreciate being able to go to a gym or take a jog or take a walk or a hike or something. Like I appreciate that time where
Yeah.
I go to my nephew and I'm like, hey, you want to go lift weights with me? Nah. And he'll either go on Fortnite or he'll be on his phone, and it's like you're missing out on just normal thing. Well, I
Right.
consider normal anyway. You know, it's just it's scary. It's a scary thing.
I know.
There's too much content.
Yeah.
There's too much content to ingest.
Even with Netflix and stuff like that, I can't even keep up with how much shit is coming
There's
out.
way too many shows.
Yeah, it's like, oh, did you see this show? No. Did you see this show? No.
Did you play this game? Did you see this movie?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
lot.
I mean, luckily I have been playing.
Just think about it. I mean, we still never got into the wrestling discussion, but just the wrestling content alone. I mean, I watch it on fast forward. I can't keep up with it. There's 3 hours on Monday. There's 2 hours on Tuesday. There's an hour on Wednesday. There's pay-per-views every month.
Where do you find the
Sunday.
time?
I mean, that's absurd, and that's just one type of medium.
Yeah.
You know. Oh my.
Not to talk about like other sporting events like NBA and people
When
who
football
like
comes
people
back.
who like baseball, for example. If you're looking at every baseball game,
I don't understand how people could sit there
Like-
and watch a whole baseball game. Like,
or people that
It's
watch
the same
all of
thing
the
that you
baseball
go
games.
watching unboxing videos of iPhones for an hour and a half. It's the same thing.
Unboxing.
Tell me I'm wrong.
no, you're not. You're not wrong. Yeah. You just like.
All right, I'm gonna take this out. So this case is
Yeah.
is a
No. Yeah.
case.
Exactly.
And what it is, if you look, it's really razor thin, man. And you could really make it
Yeah.
out. And if you see, this is where the camera goes.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
those
This
things
is
get like
where-
10 million views.
Yeah, and
Oh,
this is
10
this right here.
10 million is an understatement.
I don't know.
And then right here is where they charge it, and then you put it on like this maybe, and then it goes on,
It just snaps.
and
It
it
just
just
snaps on.
snaps. And look at this. Now your phone is in there, and if you drop it just from like maybe 1 foot, it works.
I
crazy.
do watch the videos where the people like try to drop the phones as crazy as possible. Yeah.
I've my. If we went through, didn't we try this? Didn't we go through our YouTube history? I'd like to know what your last five videos you looked up on YouTube. What's
Did
your
we
history?
do this?
Look at your last 5
Can
videos
you?
right now in history. Just go to your history and see what your last 5 videos are. That's a perfect way to wrap this up. What's your last? You read one, then I'm gonna read one, then he reads one, and you can't cheat.
Okay. I promise.
Read every single one.
All right.
So we're gonna each do the first one. If you go to history, right under profile, maybe
I'll take a look.
mine's under library and then history.
I gotta get the
Yeah.
app.
I think like,
All right,
maybe
yeah.
some of these we could put up. Maybe.
Tequila.
I have.
Wait.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So
I'm
what's
not-
your
I'm not-
first? The most recent video you watched is what?
Okay. My most recent video is iPhone XR impressions, all of the colors
All of the colors.
All of
It
the
says.
colors.
by MKBHD.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. I always
It
screw up
doesn't-
his name.
Mine is Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons walking into rakes for 35 seconds.
Oh, mine was 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Yeah.
Jesus. Mine is roast battle.
Okay.
Okay.
Roast battle. That's not bad. What's your next one?
iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max impressions.
That's ridiculous. Tom.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Mine is John Cena performing a submission hold on Mark Henry. It's 56 seconds.
The roast of Justin Bieber. I was on a roast kick for
Yeah,
a while.
It sounds like it. You started to see how you went down the
Yeah.
rabbit hole. What's yours?
Mine is Brad makes beef jerky. It's alive on Bon Appetit. That was 18 minutes and 14 seconds, and I watched the whole damn thing.
Mine is another clip from The Simpsons
Jeez.
where Bart is afraid someone's trying to kill him, Sideshow Bob,
Yeah.
and he asked Milhouse to go check around the playground, and he said, "Well, the girls are calling you fatty, fat, fat, fat." And Nelson's playing to pull down your pants, but no one's trying to kill you. And then the girls call him fatty, fat, 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 and Nelson pulls down his pants. That one's called Bart Fatty, Fat, Fat, Fat.
Nice.
35 seconds.
Fatty, fat, fat, fat.
Yeah.
Jeff Ross roast.
Nice.
I'm still there.
The Roast Master
yeah,
General.
Roast Master
Go ahead.
General.
Mine is 9 Juicy Lucy cheeseburgers in 9 hours. Which is best?
And then I have Seinfeld Season 8 bloopers and outtakes.
Say that again?
Seinfeld Season 8 bloopers and outtakes.
Okay, that's good.
24 minutes.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Uncut roast battle.
Uncut roast battle.
I'm still there.
And then my next one is 5 pocket-size axes.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
10 things you didn't know about Ghostbusters 2. That's my next
Nice.
one.
Oh, I think I watched that recently.
Yeah, and what's your
My
last,
last
one?
one's Baby Shark.
It's just called Baby Shark.
You never saw Baby
You never
Shark?
saw-
No.
Baby Shark. Do, 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 do,
Oh,
do,
yes.
do,
Yeah,
Baby
yeah,
Shark?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that to me that just shows you the rabbit hole.
I have terrible ones in here. Like,
But that just shows you the amount of content that there is out there. That we
Oh,
range
yeah.
from unpacking videos to little
No, but
kids thinking
there's
about
some
baby
good ones.
sharks.
Like there's a clip from Howard Stern about Paul McCartney talking about how the Beatles broke up.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
good.
but then there's also ones that's just the room and Tommy Wiseau's insane ideas. Did you know movies? And then someone playing Metal Gear Solid for 11 minutes, and then the theme song for Cat Dog.
That's
Nice.
great.
I mean, that's crazy just
Yeah.
to see where your brain was at that time. Like, no, this is what I should look up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, this sounds right.
I wish they could tell you how many videos or how much time you've actually spent watching videos
Oh my
on
god!
YouTube.
I'm sure they have that information.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do.
All right, let's wrap this up. We're already at 33
Yeah.
minutes. I think this
Yeah.
is a good solid.
I think so
episode.
also.
Yeah,
All right. Let's wrap it up. Are we going to be able to be consistent, guys?
I'm sure.
We
Yes.
jumped back in again. Can
I'm
we
sure.
please be consistent? I'll even take once a month.
You'll figure out. You'll see how many we put out.
We'll let you know.
But
we'll let you know.
yes. Yeah.
All right.
And just real quick, we wanted to point out, in honor of Burt Reynolds, we have the Burt Reynolds frog out.
Turd
Yeah.
Ferguson.
Turd Ferguson.
Turd Ferguson.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Burt. We love you, miss you.
Do you miss him?
He's all right.
All right.
I like it when my toes squish. When it squishes between my toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, signing off. Thanks for joining us.
Signing off.
Signing
he
off,
forgot how to
this
open
is-
the podcast and
Yeah.
close the
Yeah,
podcast.
it's been so long, so we're signing off on this
We need
You
episode.
also have a really wide stance with those legs right now. Really wide. Yeah, nice.
Well,
I
we're
like
going
it.
back old school where the shot was directly into
directly,
Fig's
yeah.
crotch.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And he's got weird socks on. He's got crazy
Yeah.
socks.
Yeah.
We're back to episode 1,
That's
season 1.
And all you need is a top-down view of your head.
Yeah. My friend Chris from work, he would always be like, "Man, good angle on Fig's crotch." Maybe you ever think of maybe like changing that angle?
We're showing where the goods are, all right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, go ahead,
Yeah.
do it.
Well,
Signing off.
Signing off.
Signing
Another
off.
episode, season 2, right? We're in season 2, I guess.
This is season 1 reboot.
Season 1 reboot.
This is the new canon, season 1.
Well, just like
Episode
everything
1.
else in the world, we're actually getting rebooted ourselves.
Yeah.
So, thanks for joining us for another episode of HodgePodge. I'm signing off. I'm Fig.
I'm signing off.
I'm Dan. I'm signing off on time.
And that's time over there. Later.
See ya.
Bye. Thanks for joining us again this week. We'll be back. You can see us all over Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, iHeartRadio. Do we have a Twitter?
Oh, we don't have a Twitter.
Oh man, we should get a Twitter
We should get a Twitter.
At HodgePodge.
and YouTube, because that's where
Oh,
we're
that's
gonna.
right. We are on YouTube.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Oh, I forgot. We're here already.
Yeah, we're here already. Check us out.
That's 20 seconds.
Bye.
Later.